So, hello everyone.
There is an echo, Prabha.
Is my voice clear now? Great. So, I hope all of you are able to see two things, me as well as the paper. So, if everyone are ready, we can start the session. Okay. So, my voice I hope is very good and clear. Okay.
Yeah,
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 yes.
yes. Okay, great. So what we're going to be doing today is called Zentangle. So don't worry about the name, what is tangling and what is Zen and all that. Basically, it's a very enjoyable session where it is you and your drawing. So what you could do is if you could off any calls and ensure that you are in a very peaceful place so that you're not disturbed. And remember, there is nothing right or wrong in art. So that is why I didn't even ask for any erasers, as you would have seen. So because there is no need of erasers here. So that is what the Zentangle is all about. Because anything you do, it become an art. So it's just that you need to have this pen, any pen, like you can have a pilot pen or a art line pen or a ballpoint pen which will not smudge. Remember that no smudging should be there, and then you start off. And in case children need that pencil, that urge is there to have that pencil, you're welcome to have a pencil. But I would always suggest that just come out of that, no, that pencil, you come out of that today and do everything in pen. And remember, one small mistake or something you think you have done, do not get upset about it, because that itself you can make something very interesting. So, okay, so that is what we're going to do. And Zentangle is anything, we just start off and we just continue. So I am going to do, and you're welcome to do your own changes once in a while in your side also. Okay. So here what we are going to be doing today is, there are hundreds of designs actually. So we are going to just start with today with something which I thought for today is, just first is making a circle. So just draw a center circle. Okay. Hope you all have done a center circle there. Okay. Yeah. Center circle. Okay. I've kept my A4 size like this vertical. Remember that. It becomes easier in this design, but you're welcome to make it horizontal. And then I'm going to, so just like that, I'm going to just do. See? I'm just going to draw like this. It could be any width, any width that is your wish. Some I will draw it very thin. See, if you have seen, some I'm drawing very thin. I'll give breaks, don't worry. Don't think, "Arey, auntie is going very fast" and all. Nothing like that, okay? And some I'll draw a little thicker. And it just comes like that, okay? Just like that, it just goes like that. And like I told you, absolutely fine if some mistake is happening, line is going, nothing, no problem at all. Okay. And it's all about being accepting of what is happening. The flow is more important. And like I told you, some lines you can do it little bit more closer so that it kind of makes you feel nice, and some it'll be going little, and some like that. Just like that. It's my wish. Like I told you, it's my wish how I want to be. And like it's your wish, and like I told you, it need not be exactly how I'm drawing. You're just drawing like a spiral. From the center it goes. So continue now like that. Let me see you all. Okay. I can't come on gallery view. I can't come because I'm on live on YouTube. But yes, thank you, Madhuji. Yes. So like that, it need not any. It's just remember, nothing is perfect here, and you are. I hope everything is very clearly seen, right? Is that so, Bala? Clear, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off next. How the next thing is. Now we're going to kind of do some filling here. Okay. So first, anything, any place you're going to start, I will start from the top. That will become easier so that smudging doesn't happen. And I'm just going to take the top one of the tops here, and I'm just going to make like a triangle touching the corners. See? And remember, this is a kind of an art. People will say, Are, this is like doodling. Doodling is done with boredom. Mindlessly, you just do. Zentangle is done with awareness, mindfulness. What's happening? And lot of concentration, focusing skills, right? So you saw me, look what I have done. Yeah, great. So I'm drawing a second line inside it. And like I told you, try to draw with pen only. Even hand is shaking for some of you. It's fine. I told you it's all art. So shaking line. You're doing jig line. So I did a second line also. Good. I hope it's clear, the second line. Yeah. Okay, some of you are not, yeah, second line. Okay, yeah. And now, inside this line, I'm going to make one small triangle. Everywhere, one small triangle inside this triangle. Small triangles. And I'm going to shade them. That's why we need everything black, because there will be some, will be like a 3D pop-up. And slowly, using your patience, no rush to finish. That's where we have to keep contemplating, how is my work? Am I trying to finish off the work to tick off an action item, or am I enjoying the whole process and seeing how it feels? How is that work enriching me? What are the experiences I'm deriving? So here too, when you're shading, you're being slow and steadily, you are taking, but also there is an effortlessness. There is no tension that it has to be perfect. Oh, Prabha, I have to make perfect drawing. If it is not perfect, I get very upset. So there is an effortlessness in what you're doing. So I just shaded it nicely. Okay. I hope that is getting done, all of you. And now, chumma, like I'm just making designs like this. Chumma circle. You make circle, you make it like a flower. I'm filling the space. You all, some of you would have attended Anu Jain's She also did very similar. Everything is very similar only. You're filling the space with many, many interesting things. And like I told you, you're doing with pen. So, any case. So, chuma like that. I did it. Now do that for everything. Slow and steadily do it. Try to fill off all this. See, now everything will look very ordinary. When the total thing comes, no, looks very extraordinary. Right? And you will feel so peaceful and nice. Do at your comfortable pace. Don't think, oh, it's going very fast. No tension anywhere. You're trying to make like small petals, to say exactly. You're trying to fill up the space with those petals. So I hope you are kind of almost filling it up. Right? Okay. And those two double lines, no, I'm kind of shading that also with black. So those who are finished, do it. Those who have not, continue the other one. Okay, no hurries. Because this takes time, right? You fill it off. You have a ballpoint pen, then do it slowly so that it doesn't smudge. Zentangle, no? When you do it slow and steadily, it takes almost sometimes 1 to 1.5 hours. So, but today, since we are having less time, we'll do it slow and steadily till how much ever time, and you can do the rest in the evening when you are getting time. So I'm just filling up the space here. See the two double lines, right? I just filled it up slowly. You know, during Zentangle, you can also listen to very soft music. It becomes very peaceful. I always do that. I listen to very soft music. And then the entire experience becomes very divine. Basically, what are we doing here? We are drawing a circle and then these are outwards. I would say it's like there is a center here, and how are we projecting outwards? So that's why I selected this. My projections. And some projections are very colorful and bold. Some projections are very subtle. How am I viewing the world? Some projections, some perceptions. How am I viewing everyone? How am I perceiving everyone? What is the pattern I'm thinking in my head? Slowly, you can finish it up. See, now only it looks so beautiful, right? So I hope you kind of finishing. Okay, so now I'm just going to draw some kind of a wavy triangle here. See, I'm going to draw a wavy triangle. If you could see it, kind of a wavy way of triangle. It's like it's like a mountain triangle, but like a wavy way. And fill up everywhere. Wavy. It is your wave. So again, do not get caught up with perfection. Either we get caught in perfection or we start thinking I don't have skill in drawing. These two ways only we get caught, and which stops us from enjoying art. We say I don't have that skill only, Prabha, to draw. I can't even draw one straight line. Who is asking you to draw a straight line? What is perfect for you? Why are you thinking that your straight line has to be so straight? So I kind of made a straight triangle and I made a wavy triangle in one space. I hope you are also doing it, guys. Okay, some of you at least show me, so that I know something is going on. Because online, no, I have no idea things are happening. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So now I hope we can continue with the neighboring one. Okay. Now we're going to think it like shells. Okay. So we're going to make it interesting way. Okay. Again, don't think, oh, I don't know how to draw shell. Nothing is very interesting. I hope the camera is good. Okay. I'm going to take the bigger one. I have a bigger one, so there is more space. So whatever has a bigger space, use that. Okay. So I will start somewhere. I'll just start. See, I'll put like this, put like this, put like this. That's it. It's like a clam. It's like a clam kind of a thing. See, you got it. Okay, great. Thank you. So do it like that. Okay. Once you finish one side, everywhere start doing it. Keep some space so that you make the, okay, anywhere it is coinciding with the other place. This side also you should do. Top also you should do. Bottom also you should do. So it's like, okay. And again, no need pencil. Because it is your clams. It's like your oyster shell or whatever you could call it. So try to fill up like that, wherever all the space. Try to draw at least 3 to 4 these semicircles. Randomly again, random, wherever you feel in that space. You are filling, there is a thing called Sukham and Dukkham. There's one person who said, that is, what kind of a things you're filling up in that space. Zentangle is all about that. You're filling up spaces. Some spaces, some clamps, this thing and all, I'm drawing nice and big ones. See, some I will draw small ones. It is my wish. I want to do that. So it again, whatever you feel. So how would you like to fill your space? It's like filling your house. What are your things you want to fill up your house? Same way, what would you like to fill up your mind space? Would you like it to be filled with nice and symmetrical patterns in your mind?
Some are saying they want the camera a little closer. They are not able to see.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes, we have not given speaking permission to everybody, but you can put it in.
I hope this is little better now.
Please let us know if it is better in the chat.
Sorry, I'm not seeing your. Can you please bring it closer? Okay. Is it okay now, Madhuji? Little better? Okay. Is this clear now? Excellent. Because now I need space to draw for myself. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope. Let me finish this. Maybe I will expand it for you guys. Like I told you, some I will draw it nice and big. And no, again you would have seen I didn't draw any borders on the corners. Because it's just free. It just goes on. There's no border there. Some Zentangles don't have borders. Some Zentangles do have. That's what I have seen. I have learned like that. Basically, my son learned it, and I used to be sitting with him when the teacher was there, and we had a session, and I liked it actually. So I made my kind of shells now. So now I'm going to make little bit smaller ones in smaller space. So it's basically filling up the space. So try to make smaller ones. Once you have made little bigger ones, no, try to make smaller ones. See, I'm trying to make smaller ones. Wherever I have space, no, I'm trying. That's why you need little sharp pens. So that the lines are distinctly seen. Okay. So little bit somewhere in between also I am making. Some places have a lot of space are there, no? So on one top, one noise shell, I am putting another shell. So you can do like that because there is a lot of space. Like I told you, we're trying to fill up space. And that's what it is all about, filling up the space. And that's why I said there is no mistakes. By chance you think one line has gone wrong, it's absolutely fine. Do not get upset over it. I'm trying to fill up the space with small shells, one top of another shell, and let the lines just flow. The flow is important. That easiness in flowing. Somewhere else also you feel okay. Let me fill somewhere. Fill it. You feel it, you should do it. That's it. Don't stop yourself. Don't think that you might do a mistake. Some places, no, lot of spaces come. Little bit space is fine. Too much space, then it is not right. Good. I almost filled up the space. See, if you think you need it. Okay? Yeah. So now I'm going to inside one thing I'm going to shade. Choose one shell. In that one item I'm going to shade it black. Like that every shell, one thing I will shade. See, you saw that? One of that. So for each you're going to be doing that. You are welcome to choose whatever one. For some you want to do two, do two. You think you want to do it, you should do it. That's it. Like for me, I am just planning, oh, let me shade two here. Again, patience. Check if there is any restlessness coming. Patience is the key in Zentangle. Shade, take your time. In case you are hungry, munch on something and continue. I'm talking to children. Okay. So like that you are trying to shade one or two of each shell. You will find that it really makes a difference when you do that. Zentangle, the name Zentangle, no, it's coined in US by some monk and one lady. They just thought about this and they thought, why don't we do this? It basically healed them. They had some things going on and they felt so good. See, this shell is very big, so I am going to shade one more because then it look nice, na. And like I told you, I feel like doing, I'm doing it. That's all. You're not going to listen to someone's instruction. Art is what you feel. You should just do it. And again, don't think it has to come perfectly between the lines. It's okay, somewhere here and there. Then the experience is shifted to perfection. And then it becomes a strain. We develop headache because of overly concentrating. So let there be an easiness, let there be an effortlessness in doing it, and let there be joy in doing. Even the small ones also you have to shade, huh? Whatever, that's why be patiently doing the small ones specifically, because there is less space. You have to do patiently, and you'll be liking what is coming around, unfolding what is. When you're shading it, you'll feel so happy. Look at this, wow, it's so nice. That sense of joy and contentment you'll feel when you're doing drawing an art piece. You are in the flow, you call that, right? Because when you are in the flow, you are not aware of the time. You are absolutely in the flow, and that is what is called being in the flow. And that time, hunger, boredom, nothing comes. It is you and your art. And don't worry, array is getting late. What about the other spirals? Don't worry. Hope you're all enjoying. Deliberately, I was silent. Oh my God. Some shading you don't want to do full shading, you want to do light shading. Again, it is your wish. It's coming out so beautiful, na? Yeah. So you're all enjoying. So shall I move ahead? Shall I move? Huh? Okay. 2, 3 children are there. Can I, Siddharth and all, give me a thumbs up. Can I move? Okay, great. So I have this space between. Again, I'm going to do waves there. See, dingle, 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 wave. One more wave because I have space. Wing. One more wave. I seem to have one more space. So a little bit from here I go. This is my wave. Like I said, you are doing subtle wave. And don't worry, Array, she's telling to do with pen. What will I do? Nothing. Okay, so any doubts? I hope I gave you clarity. See the wave I have done? Yeah. Now, in that wave, I'm going to make like, this silk one cocoons. So, like that, I'm going to make like cocoons here and there. I'll show you. Okay, like this. Small cocoons. Like you see here. I will continue and then I will show you again. So, it's like I'm shading. It comes out very nicely, Okay, I hope now you got some clarity. See what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. So do that now. Enjoy doing your cocoons. See, this is like, again, no, in our mind space, we would be very amazed. So many things we would have kept in a very safe place, no? Some thoughts, some experiences in our life. We would say, I don't want to open it. Let it be nice and safe inside. Because you know that when it opens, it might maybe bring about some whirlpool of emotions. So that's the thing. There are so many cocoons in our head. It's really amazing. But for our growth, no, slow and steadily, it is important to open these cocoons very slowly so that the butterfly just beautifully opens the wings and flies off. Not an easy process, but yes, 100% possible. So hope you're all finishing nicely your cocoons, enjoying. You can say cocoons, you can say whatever you feel like. Some knots in the thread. You'll be amazed, this cobwebs and all don't have knots. There is such, even though it entangles an insect, there is no knots there. It's a beautiful weave. And let it just, the cocoons, see now only how beautifully it is coming. We started with a wave and see the cocoons made such a beautiful difference in that line. How it feels so nice, no? Yeah. See? Correct, na? See? You should feel good after everything. Never compare. Hare, Prabha did like that, mine didn't come. No. It's like you are different, I am different. My nose is different, your nose is different. Correct? Yeah. So, okay. So, we finished that wave now. So, we'll do another one. Now, another one, what will we do is we will try to draw close lines like this. See? Close. We will nicely drawing a second border to this line. Basically, we are filling each space in a different manner. It's like every room is different in your house. Is your house only having same room, same type? No, right? Every space is different. So like that. So I did a second line like that. Okay. And now, okay, you finish this. Very simple this one. Very simple. You'll be amazed what just drawing from one end to the another end. I am just drawing parallel lines. That's all. And that will give such a beautiful effect. Okay, just drawing parallel lines like that. That's it. So be patiently doing again. Patience required here. Don't be rushing here. Nice parallel close lines. The close, no, it will look good. Bala, you're able to see that, right? This is giving clarity, right? Okay, good. Because sometimes I wonder whether my camera is good. So patiently do it. Some nice and small line. Have patience in drawing parallel lines. Are by mistake one line meets another, it's okay. What is the problem? When you finally look at the picture, no, these kind of things will not be seen, which you are considering it as imperfect. So hope you are all doing that parallel lines. Again, no need pencil. Don't join the line with scales. That's no scales required in Zentangle. Lines are getting bigger. So maybe it might be challenging for some of you to draw parallel lines. Tell your mind, I can do it. It's okay. If the lines are not parallel, if it is curvy, wavy, absolutely fine. That's why when you draw, no, when you are mindful, it brings about a release. Those cocoons we said, right? It brings a release in the cocoon. I finished. So you take your time. So I just did it. Okay, any doubts, children? You can see me. Okay, great. We are doing well. Okay, great. Now we are back. We are now coming to the bigger one. There is one big one. I have done a bigger one. You're welcome to take smaller, bigger for this design. I'll give to one more 30 seconds more. Okay. Now we're going to draw circles. First circle. Chumma bubbles. Think that they are bubbles. You're drawing bubbles. Okay. Hope you finished your bubble. Okay. I'm going to draw a center thick dot. Thicker one, thick dot, okay? Thicker one. Don't do thin ones. It won't give that look. So bubble inside another bubble. So patiently do it. Take your time. It's like fish eggs, right? I'm just telling for children. Have you seen fish eggs in some movies? Whenever I see fish egg, it reminds me of Nemo. Nemo movie only. Because it's a very extraordinary movie. I like that movie. Okay. So hope you've all drawn an inner dot also. Okay, any doubts? See here. Chumma now this randomly I am going to join with lines somewhere, whatever I feel like. I'm just drawing and connecting the what do you say, these dots, these bubbles, and randomly you can do it, random. It need not be symmetrical one. Randomly let it just join. you'll find like a beautiful entanglement, some kind of a web you're trying to finish, and let it be a nice curvy way you're joining them. See, I'm just randomly whatever I feel where I want to connect, I will do. That's all. It's like a drawing a maze. Try to draw a lot of random ones. Huh? Let there be lot of entwined threads. It's like the thread is fully entwined. So many. It feels so nice to do that actually. I don't know, I like it. I don't know how you all like it. It's like I'm drawing a maze, you know. How I want to draw, it is again your wish. Which one you want to join, which two you want to join. Nice. I'm like kind of satisfied now with my maze. Okay. So like that I kind of joined all of them. Yes, thank you. Thank you for showing. Yes, thank you. Madhuji and another person you have showed. Yes. So I just joined the bubbles. Right? So I finished one. See, that's why I'm saying it's so enjoyable. Like you're filling the space. Okay. So that space is done. Now shall we do another space? Okay. Now I'm going to do spirals. It's very nice. Spirals. So I've got whatever space you do, I'm going to do spirals. I'll show you spiral. It's like it's like a what do you call, like I don't know. Suddenly I'm getting blank what I can call it as. See, I'm just drawing spirals like a whirlpool. See, whirlpool. Like that. I'm just leaving, or I can just join like that. You saw these spirals, so try to draw now. Fill up the space with spirals. Basically, you're filling it up. Any doubts, I'm going to show you clearly. Okay, I'm just drawing spirals. It's like a snail spiral. Have you seen snail ka spiral? No, that's what I'm just trying to draw spirals. So be careful when you draw spirals between the spirals. Okay, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to ensure that there is no space, very less space here. Huh? Now in this item, make sure you're filling it up totally with less space. So patience required, please. So very similar little bit to the shells we did, no, but little bit different, of course. The look will be different. Shells we had so much of space. Here I am making no space. If you have seen, no space, little bit minute spaces are here and there, that is fine, because we'll do something there, don't worry. So make your space, let one spiral coincide with another, no problem. No problem if you make mistakes, because it won't matter in this thing. So first you can draw the bigger ones, and then you can fill the space. That is the best strategy for Zentangle. First fill up the space with bigger ones, and then you fill up the space with smaller ones. Let the pen just flow, that's all. So I am trying to fill up the space. I hope you're also filling up. Now I did the bigger one, so I'm trying to make smaller ones and filling up the space. Some spaces are too small, don't bother, don't make it kacha-bucha. Okay. Some are very small space, so it's fine because I'll do something there. So I've almost filled decently my spaces. Now I've almost filled my spaces decently. Okay. So you could also fill like that, small, big, small, big. Now wherever the space is, I want you to shade that space. That space is there, no, that places I want you to shade it with your black. You would have seen, no, everything is black. It's like how we view people also as black and white. But what, nothing is stopping you to add colors, no, it's again, like I say, it's yours. So wherever there is space, I'm kind of filling it up slowly with black. Oh, it will add such interesting 3D vision, you know that when you do that. So take your time, please, slow, steady in this step. No hurries here. All the spaces I'm kind of filling up. It's coming out so well when you fill it up. See, the problem happens is when we start comparing, because we think that we don't have skill, or we think that other person is so good. Most of the time, no, it's not only children, we adults also move to comparison. When we are sure of what we are doing, when we are very happy, what is the need for comparison? But instead of comparison, can we move on to appreciation? Oh, that person has done such a nice thing. Okay, that's it. Oh, she has done so well. I can't do like that. I don't have that skill at all. Then what space are you filling? Again, you have to question yourself. What kind of space here? When I start comparing, I'm stopping myself. I'm bringing in so many other, adding on more cocoons. Hope you all filled it. Filling, don't worry, I'm not hurrying you up. I kind of filled up any doubts. You can see my filling up, any doubts. Okay, like that. Take your time. When you fill up, you will also feel, wow. Now it gives you a kind of an effect. That effect is coming now. Yeah. Good. I hope now kind of got some clarity now. Okay. Shall I move on? I think I can move on, I hope. So once more, we're going to, because after this, once more triangle. See, triangle. Once more, small triangles. Mine, and then it is going on to big triangle. I hope you also did. Small, you saw my triangle. Again I am outlining with one more line inside my triangle. Parallel to the previous triangle, I am outlining like that. Okay. So any doubts? See, I'm just doing it. I'll show you once I finish this outline. So just parallel lines like that. Okay. And now parallel lines, like horizontal parallel lines inside that. It gives a nice look. I'll show you once more. I'll do 2, 3, then I'll show if any doubts are there. Be patiently doing inside parallel. Got the point? Okay, I'll show. See, parallelly I'm doing. I hope you got the point now. Parallel. Yeah. So please do continue now parallel. Fill all the insides with parallel. Don't use scales. It is your parallel line. If it is not parallel, if it is curvy, absolutely fine. Mine is going curvy. I'm fine with it. See, whenever you're feeling very low, no, you'll find that when you draw on, suddenly a kind of a feeling goodness comes. Okay. Hope you also finished like that. Oh, I can do maybe one more here, so that it gives a kind of a complete look. Any messages? Nothing, right? Jalebi, chakli. Yeah, correct. It looks like jalebi, chakli, the previous one. You're all hungry, looks like. So, okay. So, now here's, yeah, I hope I can continue. Yeah. So, now here, inside here, one more triangle. See? Here like this. Basically, like I to keep telling you, right? We are spilling the space. How we want to fill, it's your wish. Some nice designs, you can get it in internet. See, I'm drawing lot of small triangles. I kind of made it as so many triangles, one after the other. So it kind of gives a very nice design. No need erasers, like I told you. It's fine, but do it slowly, no rush. Don't think that, oh, auntie is going fast, let me go fast. Nothing like that. So I finished. So you take your time. So see, it gives a nice look to one more. Yeah. I did small triangles this side, another side parallels. It makes a big difference. Yeah. Okay. 1 o'clock. I hope you're all not hungry. 5 more minutes maybe. We'll fill maybe 1 or 2 more. Yeah. Good. Now it's very interesting. Again draw big circles in next ones. Little bigger. See? Little bigger. Before ones were little smaller bubbles. I am drawing little bigger ones. As more and more the space is becoming bigger, I am drawing bigger circle. Again, don't worry. If your circle is not circle, it is becoming oval, no problem. Some will be oval, some will be circle. Laugh, enjoy, and do the practice. Do the art. No comparison here. Even brothers, sisters doing together, don't look at each other. Because it loses your enthusiasm, because we start focusing on the comparison and then we stop, because we say we are good for nothing, we can't do this also. See, all these kinds of thoughts come. Okay, see, I made big circles. Now inside the circle I am going to make triangle. Inside the circle I am making triangle. You can make straight triangle, you can make the triangle little curved also, whatever way you want. It gives a very nice look. Fill out all your triangles. Take your time. Do it slowly. I hope I want to show you anything. You want to see the triangles. See, inside triangles like that. Hope you finished your triangle. Inside the triangle, put one circle. Okay. So joining all the end of the, what do you say, the lines of the triangle, you're trying to make a circle inside. So smaller triangles, take your time. Any doubts, I'll show you again. So inside the triangle I made circles. I'm trying to make circles. Good. Okay, you're doing, continue. Now make smaller circles around your bigger ones. Randomly make small ones. It's like small bubbles. It requires patience. So try to finish the circles nice and round. Because sometimes when we draw circles, we don't meet the ends. So you're doing a lot of smaller circles. So hope you're filling up the space like that. We'll finish off, don't worry. The rest of the sides you can do on your own. I can give you some ideas, and you can, those who are part of Yoga Bharati group, Sanatana Gurukulam group, you can post for, again, for your happiness. Okay, if you feel like posting what your final artwork, you can post, share a few lines of how you felt. Did you think that I don't think I can do it, and after finishing it you felt, wow, I did this, I can't believe it, this looks so beautiful, I might not have done it. See, all kinds of self doubts we start having. Everything is possible by everyone, right? That's what Swami Vivekananda says. Nothing is impossible. If we have that faith, that humility, perseverance, tenacity, sincerity, honesty, compassion, anything is possible. So small circles. Anytime you think, oh, I'm feeling bored, again you have to think, check your thoughts. Why is that you're feeling bored? Very nice. Okay, great. So I kind of filled, you know what, to give an effect, you need that effect, you know, that 3D effect sometimes. You need to, that triangle, no, little bit make it thicker. See, thick line triangle. See, it gives a real good look. Again, some of you say, Array, I'm feeling hungry, Prabha, now you are telling to do this and all. You're welcome to do later, huh? So make the triangle little thicker. See, that is a difference between Zen and Chumma doodling. Doodling is also very nice. I have done doodling. But when you combine doodling with more mindfulness, then it becomes like a Zen feeling, like a meditative feeling. That's all. So don't get carried away. Array, this is by United States. Why should I do something of US? Nothing like that. Art is art. That's all. Some people have invented it, but it's such a nice invention, right? Whatever way some people have created this idea. So I'm making my triangle line nice and thick. It kind of stands out amidst the circles. So you could think like, what is the quality in me which stands out, which can shine more and more? So maybe that you can think about when you are coloring, when you are shading. Every one of us has wonderful qualities. Be careful when you do the smaller ones. Be patiently doing. And we'll stop, don't worry, because we didn't have time to do, it's because Zentangle takes time. But I wanted you all to experience this. So, patiently try to finish off today itself if you can. or you don't have time today, maybe tomorrow, something like that. You know, if some of you might have trouble sleeping, so you can try to do this before sleeping. I have suggested to some people and they said that they sleep like a log, but it depends on the people. If there are perfectionists, if they do, then that night gone, their sleep is gone, because so much of attention they would have given in the drawing. So their easiness in enjoying the drawing and is more important. Then you will find that you sleep very nice. Children don't have problem in sleeping. We adults only have that. Children will have, that means their gadget time is high. So then you have to check that. Hope your triangle is getting stronger with thick affirmations of your quality. Basically, the space, whatever you have, you're trying to project some and make some subtle. That's how in most of the triangle spaces it will be. Some will look very complicated. I can't do that and all, you will think. And when the process of doing it, you will find it so easy. Correct. So that's how this Zentangle is. It will look very entangled. But when you're doing it, you'll think, it is not so entangled way. It is easy. It is achievable. So like that, anything you in life also, you are telling yourself, no, this is too difficult for me. Think of Zentangle. I can entangle anything. See, when you kind of made your triangle stronger, check, see how it gave a look. You are welcome to do any other thing also inside. Now, since we are not having time, we are not doing it. See? Oh, am I frozen? Oh, okay. So good. So, good job, all of you. You can clap hands for yourself. You should clap hand for yourself, always. Okay, you clap hand for others and also for yourself. It uplifts yourself, right? So, and filling up other spaces. Okay, I you know what, my son had drawn and this thing. So I'll just show you some so that you get some ideas. So this is one thing he finished. Okay, this gives you some ideas how you can fill spaces. Okay. He just is basically a lot of squares and inside a lot of parallel lines, shading. I told you, it looks very complicated, but actually it is very achievable. So again, these are just, it looks again very complicated way, but actually it is just lot of circles and then some lines here and there, triangles and circles. Got it? I just giving you some ideas. Okay, see this. So it is just one design. Inside that you do lot of parallel way and you get all, it looks so complicated, but it gives a 3D vision because of the center shading. So it gives a 3D vision. See? Such simple cobwebs. Okay? Like a spiral what we did here today. This is another spiral. So this is how you could fill up your spaces. I'm giving you ideas. See this, we did now this shells. See how these shells look. You could again fill up a shell like that. So this shell actually looks so beautiful actually when you gaze at it. This is again more like the spiral and a lot of parallel lines. Okay, so I hope my camera is giving you that effect, right? Yeah. So this is how, and this is, yeah, one more. So like I told you, you could fill up whatever way you want. Array, where is the... There is a lag in my, I think 1 second. Yeah, so you saw this. So this is how you could fill up spaces. Okay, so this is some ideas for you. And there is a doodling book also. Chuma, like that, lot of doodling books are like this. You could buy some doodling books. I bought it in Amazon, and there are a lot of ideas you can get. Okay, you can look at it. I love animals, so I bought an animal for myself. Okay, and you can draw like that. So like, I'm just showing, not to show off, but to give you ideas. Okay, yeah, 1 second. I have a book for yourself, and so that it feels nice. Like, for example, I drew this maybe a month ago. What is a cow? Okay, and I drew it. Or you can, some of you don't feel like drawing it, you can what do you say, trace it also. And here, lot of space, what we did, no, the space filling, that's what we did. So lot of space filling, filled the space. So basically you're trying to fill up the space. Okay, suddenly you will feel it so complicated, but individually when you fill it, it feels so nice. So never think anything is complicated. You're welcome to trace a picture and then do it also. Okay, so like that. So that's why anything can be zen feeling, anything can be. So like, I do one tiger, because tiger is one of my favorite animals. So tiger, again, it's, see, you would find that suddenly when you see, one side is little bit more chubbier than the other, it doesn't matter. Like I said, because I do it with pen straight away, but you are wanting to do with pencil and then you can do that. But again, it is only the flow, and it is me and my art. I'm not here to show off, right? This basically in me and my art and how I feel about it. And when you're drawing a tiger, you could visualize the tiger's features, the qualities of the tiger, and then it makes you feel so empowered. So when you draw a cow, you could feel the qualities of the cow, the purity of the cow, the gentleness and the compassion of the cow. So whatever you're drawing, how the zen feeling comes is how you are in the flow, basically. So that is what it is all about, zen. Okay, so hope you enjoyed, and fill up this remaining space. And please share the pictures. If you are in different groups, please share your pictures so that it motivates